I would like to introduce you to the Young Green Britain Challenge. The challenge aims to create a platform to nurture and celebrate student-led local climate action, focused this year on secondary schools. The challenge supports students to learn and apply design, innovation, business and other transferable skills. Students will be given the tools to explore local climate and sustainability issues and design entrepreneurial solutions or campaigns to address the issues they identify. A few important notes in terms of framing. This is a pilot year. We're looking to collectively test and learn about how to engage whole year groups in a cross-curricular manner. The challenge goes beyond ideas competitions to actually having the opportunity to implement. The focus this year is England. This is purely for practical purposes in terms of Ministry of Eco-Education's current footprint and the differing curricular and school year timings across the devolved nations, but the ambition in the longer term is Britain. The focus in the pilot year is Key Stage 3, Year 7, Year 8 or Year 9. The choice is up to the school. And inclusion is really important to us across multiple dimensions. We ask whole year groups participate, not just the most academically able or those involved with eco clubs. The challenge and package of support we're offering is focused on state schools, so maintained academies and special schools. We know it's hard to resource and support these types of learning opportunities within the staffing and budget available to most schools. So we want to catalyse that. We already have one special school signed up and we're working with the staff there to make this as inclusive a challenge as it can be and a great experience for all young people. So what does the pilot actually look like from a school's or a student's perspective? Firstly, it's launching now for the 2022-23 school year. The Explore phase is a set of materials that teachers will deliver either through lessons or through tutor time. Essentially, this phase brings students into teams, helps them to think about and identify local climate issues that they care about and research those issues. It's between 2 and 6 hours of flexible content, and it really looks to sort of engage in a whole range of different issues from fashion to football and things people might not normally associate with environment, sustainability and climate change. Then we, as the Young Green Britain team, will run a full day workshop in school, a drop-down day. This is a high-energy design sprint, diving into the problem in more detail before coming up with solutions and finishing the day with a prototype. The next phase is delivered in school. It focuses on developing that prototype through more research, developing some costings and putting together a project plan. This will enable teams to then pitch for seed funding at a Dragon's Den style event in school. At each school, 5 teams will receive £100 seed funding to actually put their ideas into action. This is provided by the Green Britain Foundation in this pilot year. At this stage, we'll also be seeking to support each school with a volunteer mentor to support the teams. And then at the end of May 2023, each school will select one team to compete in the National Challenge. The teams will be invited to a high-profile event where 4 teams will be selected to receive a further £1,000 investment in making their ideas happen. So from a young person's perspective, yes, this is about the environment, but it's also very much about skills for their futures and skills for now, working with peers on something of their choosing, learning how to put ideas into action and to make a difference. From a school's perspective, there are a number of identified curriculum links in the materials. This work supports the Gatsby benchmarks, focusing on career readiness. For those schools that have made a climate or net zero commitment already, this will almost certainly help them, and it links very well to the Ofsted framework. And finally, to introduce the team. Paul Turner is the education lead for the Ministry of Eco-Education and a seasoned geography teacher. I'm Kat Crisp. My background is mixed, but for the last 10 years I've been working with UNICEF, the last 5 globally, leading the design and scale up of their youth social innovation and youth social entrepreneurship programs. I'm really passionate about democratising access to innovation and design. Rebecca Deegan leads I Have a Voice, which equips young people with the tools and confidence to engage with democratic processes so they can speak up effectively on the issues that matter to them and their communities. She has lots of experience delivering in-school workshops. And Laura Dempsey leads Volunteers for Future, who bring volunteers into schools to support delivery of action-led climate education. So we're bringing 4 diverse perspectives together to this pilot and really look forward to working with a fantastic selection of forward-thinking schools, teachers and students to co-create, deliver and learn. So if you would like to know more, please email us. We still have a small number of spaces for schools. We will be seeking volunteer mentors, and we would just generally like to speak to anyone who is interested in how they could potentially partner with us this year to make Young Green Britain a huge success.